Hey lovelies, good day. How are you doing? I hope that everything's great and fabulous. Today I'm going to be putting the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer against the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. Now the color I'm going to be putting against the Makeup Revolution brand would be the Mocha color. So this is going to be the Mocha color. I'm going to do a quick swatch so you guys could see it. So this is Mocha. And I'm putting it against Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the color 12.5. Now this shade, the 12.5 shade, is not available at Ulta Beauty. You're going to have to order that shade on the Makeup Revolution website. Now, I normally would use the color 12, C12 in the Makeup Revolution Concealer, but it's a little too light for me. So I really thought I needed to try the color 12.5. And the 12.5 color is so much better than the C12 color. The C12.5 color is closer to my skin tone and it is more blendable. And I'm really liking the fact that Makeup Revolution decided to extend the Conceal and Define line to cater to those of different skin tones. So this is the Mocha color in this is the Mocha color in the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I'm just going to do a quick swatch of the 12.5 concealer. So these are what the two concealers look like. As you can see, they are very, very close in terms of shade. So I'm going to be putting them together. Now, I remember very well that when the Makeup Revolution concealer came out, a lot of people were putting it against the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Remember this, guys? A lot of people were putting this against the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and quite a few reviewers on YouTube were agreeing that the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer was better than the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in terms of price, in terms of the way to apply it, and so on. So this is why I decided to put the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer against the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Let us see if the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer could beat this one. A lot of you were saying that it's better than this, so let us see if this could beat this. Okay, so please stay tuned to see my final verdict on this battle. Just to make sure that this is going to be a fair battle, I applied some foundation, and the foundation I applied is medium coverage foundation. This is the foundation I applied on my face today. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow foundation. It is a medium coverage foundation that gives you a radiant finish, and it says here it is a medium coverage foundation. Okay, so this is what it is. It is an airlight. It has an airlight texture. Okay, so and it's this foundation is very light, so much that it is it is very liquidy. It's not very thick, it's very liquidy, and it is very light. I don't know if you guys can hear me shaking it, but it is a very light foundation. The consistency of the foundation is more on a liquid side. So with that being said, let the battle begin. First, I'm going to apply the concealer on my under eye area, and then I will proceed to the other places after. So this side is going to be the Too Faced Born This Way side, and the other side is going to be the Makeup Revolution side, okay? So I'm just going to use it as a highlight, and then I'm going to also cover up those areas that kind of need shading. I'm going to get separate makeup wedges to blend out these colors. So now I'm going to proceed on the other side of my face. I'm basically going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Define and Conceal Concealer in the color C12.5. going to use a clean wedge to do so. And I'm doing that really quickly because one of the things that I notice about the Makeup Revolution Define and Conceal concealer is it dries very quickly. It is very fast drying. So whenever I'm using it, I tend to like blend it out really quick. And I'm pretty sure you guys realize that because for some of the tutorials where I've used my concealer, this concealer, you would see that as soon as I'm done applying it, you would see I blend it out real quick. So this is how it is looking. I think, to tell you the truth, I think that the Too Faced side looks a bit better for me. The Makeup Revolution side, it looks good. However, I don't know if you guys could see, but I still kind of see the dark spot from my from one of my blemishes in this corner. Compared to over here, it looks well covered. Okay, according to Makeup Revolution, the Define and Conceal concealer is supposed to be a full coverage concealer, but in my case it was not very full coverage. I still see a tad bit of the dark area that I have in this area of my face. Compared to the Too Faced side, it looks really blended in. It looks well blended in, and it looks really good. Can you guys tell me which one looks better? I don't know, but I'm really feeling the Too Faced side, and this is the Too Faced side right here, and this is the Makeup Revolution side right here. Okay, the Makeup Revolution side is definitely more fast drying than the Too Faced concealer. I touched this area and it still feels a bit wet compared to when I touched over here. It feels more dry. So that is another difference between the two. Both of these concealers are supposed to be full coverage concealers. Just to justify that, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer says that it is super coverage, and for the Makeup Revolution concealer, it did say that it is a full coverage conceal and contour. That's what it says on the label. So this one is really close for me, guys. I really love both of these brands. I really love the Too Faced brand for the eyeshadow palettes, and this is actually the first time I'm using a concealer from the Too Faced brand. I like them. I really love the Makeup Concealer brand. Sorry, I really love the Makeup Revolution concealer brand, and I use it for a variety of things. I use it for contouring, I use it for priming my eyes, I use it for concealer. I use it in so many ways, and this one is just so close for me. Let me fix this right here. This one is a tough one for me. Okay, so tell me what you guys think regarding these concealers. Here's another close-up. This is the Makeup Revolution side, and this is the Too Faced concealer side. Okay, so you guys tell me, which one are we going for, Too Faced or Makeup Revolution? Guys, that's it for today. Tell me what you think about these two concealers. Are you gonna go for the Too Faced side over here, or are you gonna go for the Makeup Revolution side over here? You be the judge, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for taking time out to watch my video. I really appreciate the support here on the Madame Sophy channel. Thank you so much for those of you who decide to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for those of you who are just joining me here. And don't forget to follow me on social media. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Till then, have a wonderful day, have a successful day. Don't forget to be fabulous, and don't forget to be Sophy. Bye, honeys.